2, rolling. And we're good.
Okay. Adham's interview, take 1.
So my name is Adham Al-Sayyad. I come from Egypt and I have been in Luxembourg for the past 7 years. I came to study for my PhD in manufacturing engineering, which is my background. I play kawala. It's a traditional Egyptian flute and it's a quite simple flute. So it's made out of giant reed. There are of course different sizes based on the scale. And it's just a hollow tube with 6 holes on top. One of the main reasons I chose this instrument was my master, actually. So, my guru, Ahmed Al-Arnab in Egypt. And I have to say, he is the one who really made me fall in love with this instrument. Not only because he loves it, but also because he's really an amazing human being, just like a very special person. So what I learned from him is not only about this instrument, how to make it sound, but it's generally about life, how to make anything work. It's just you need to know where you want to go, and then you need to try to be there, and you will fail many, many times until you go there, until you learn how not to fail, basically. When I arrived to Luxembourg at the very beginning, I just felt, let's say, we have a word in Arabic called Ghorba, and literal translation could be strangeness. So basically my culture is not known here, my music, everything that I came, my memories, everything that I have in myself, is just not everyone knows it. So I had the feeling that I would like to just express it to everyone, to share it with people around me. And then the project's initiative started at the university. So Belong is an initiative that aims at bringing a sense of belonging to the multicultural communities of the region by embracing their cultural heritage. And we organize master classes on traditional music from different parts of the world, and we bring together multicultural musicians to exchange their arts and teach each other music from their countries and culture, and work on mixing their style in a unique product. The sound of the Belong ensemble is beautiful. We do not come out of our tradition when we are playing music. So I play my traditional Egyptian kawala flute, and I still play it my way, which is the Egyptian way.
We are all learning together. One person teaches or shares that person's experience of their music tradition, and we all try to absorb it, process it in our head, mixes it with our own music knowledge that we have, and then produces something that's very unique.
Uno tiene que ser muy sensible para hacer la conexión entre el flamenco y la música egipciana o árabe o la música sueca. A mí me ha permitido expresarme, mostrarme ante el mundo.
It's very nice in that it's very inclusive. Also, I'm probably older than a lot of people in the group, and I feel it's very open. You have a lot of kind of ageism in the world today, but not in the world of music.
The aim of the festival is to just showcase the products of the workshops that have been happening throughout this year and also throughout the previous years. So we'll be presenting workshops in general on musical exchanges, also presenting music from different parts of the world, and as well presenting the product of the workshops and of the residencies that have been happening throughout the year.
Pero es que eso no va con esto.
Currently we are preparing the music, so the music is in the cooking, in the making.
That's a good hint for us also. That's a good hint.
Other musicians are also coming from different parts of the world, so some are coming from Venezuela, some are coming from India. Different volunteers who come together to help to make the festival happen. So we're basically all trying to come together to make this thing happen.
My name is Nandita Vatki. For Belong, right now I am currently working as a volunteer project coordinator where I help Adham bring together musicians, put together workshops, help just setting up things within the space to make shows happen for the audience. Yeah, I think it has a lot to do with my artist background. I am an architect. People are constantly throwing ideas at you, and it's your job to kind of like bring it all together and create a picture, like a whole picture for them to completely understand, and then recreate it in the physical world. So for me, I think Belong is a perfect project for something of that sort, where there are so many ideas floating around, but then you're like kind of like bringing it all together and creating these masterpieces. And it's not just bringing people or bringing art, it is also creating a space for people to come together.
Some of us do not speak the same language, like do not speak a common language. And we can still communicate, and it's quite interesting because it shows that language in the way it is just by speaking is not the only way of communication. There is a musical aspect of languages which could, for example, differentiate asking a question from telling a piece of information just by the melody of the sound. Sound in itself is also an interesting thing. When we sleep, we close our eyes, but we don't close our ears. So what we hear is moving us internally in a different way.
Music for me is super honest and super vulnerable, so sometimes there are things that you would never say to even your friend or your family member because it's awkward or because it's too intimate or because you don't want to like reveal that part of you, so you would never say that to them, but you might sing it or you might express it musically through your instrument. Y jamás regresaron a pisar la tierra. Sharing it is like one of the most powerful ways to share parts of yourself with others and with the world, so I think that's beautiful, for sure.
The impact of the festival on us also as musicians is quite diverse. Just meeting new artists who play different styles of music or even do different sorts of art like filmmaking, like audio production. This is one thing which is definitely beneficial for all multidisciplinary artists. And getting as well to express our culture is also very much rewarding as well. Getting together, getting to learn from different cultures. The impact for the community outside would be also to show that we could still keep our cultural heritage and preserve it and communicate and exchange.
Thank you.